Off the rip, you're going to need a condenser microphone, XLR cables, studio monitors or headphones, of course, the audio interface, and the computer. Doesn't matter if it's desktop or laptop. Just a quick note when it comes to your headphones. So your headphones are 1/8 and it's going to need an adapter. Just be warned, there's two type of adapters. This one has the threads inside and this one does not have any threads. It's flat. This one specifically, if I try to connect it to the one with the threads, it's not going to stay because right here is flat. My advice is to buy both, the one without and the one with. These are fairly inexpensive. Just buy as many 1/4-inch adapters as you can. You got it, bro. You got the bread, bro. So the USB cable plugs into the back of that, and then this other side, I'm gonna plug in here. All right, so I got my computer on, and of course I got my audio interface right here. So quick note when it comes to your audio interface, I always make sure all my knobs are turned down and that the phantom power is not on. So if the button is pressed in, that means your phantom power is on, or 48V. So we don't want that because that powers the microphone, and you don't want like electricity just super surging into your microphone because it can potentially damage it. Next, I'm gonna take the male part of my XLR cable and I'm gonna plug it into, I'm gonna line this up with the top, plug it into my audio interface. Now I'm gonna take my cute little blue Ember mic, take the female part of the XLR cable and plug it into the bottom of the microphone. You wanna do it until it clicks. And it goes like that, you hear me? You also want to make sure your direct monitoring is turned on. I forgot to add that, my bad, so you can hear yourself while recording. Now you want to make sure your computer recognizes your audio interface. I'm using Apple, so I'm gonna come up to Apple. I'm gonna go to System Settings. I'm just gonna type in sound, and I'm gonna change this to the Scarlett 2x2 USB. Check. Yeah. What up? So fair warning, this interface is pretty old and it's been beat up a lot. I probably won't be using this interface for long, but for demonstration purposes, we shall continue. So it's highly unlikely when you first start recording. I'm gonna go ahead and turn myself up. It's highly unlikely when you record that you're gonna use the first take. See how I'm recording right now and it's going into the yellow and into the red a little bit. We don't want that, so I'm for sure gonna turn this down. I'm gonna bring it to about 12 o'clock. Yeah, 12 o'clock. I'll bring it a little bit more. I'll bring it to, let's say that's about 2 o'clock. But when I start rapping, I'm probably gonna get a lot louder. All right, so let's do a test run. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Hove. H to the OV. I used to move snowflakes by the OZ. I guess even back then you can call me CEO of the ROC. Hove, fresh out the frying pan into the fire. I be the music biz #1 supplier. Fly in a piece of paper, bam, my name. I got the hottest chick in the game. Wearing my chain, that's right, Hove. I don't mind it going into the yellow a little bit, but we for sure don't want it going to the red. So for the majority, you see where the level is at right now? That's good level. I respect that. Let's see what happens or how it sounds when the level gets too hot or your gain knob is too high on your audio interface. I'm between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock right now. To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical dishes in your bushes. Who rock grooves and make moves with all the mommies. Back in the club, sipping my wet is where you find me. Back in the club, making my crew's behind me. So that's how it sounds when it's too loud. We do not want that. So I'm going to bring it back to between 1 and 2 o'clock. That seems to be the sweet spot for how dynamic my voice is. And now let's check it out, see what happens if the gain knob is too low. Imagine smoking weed in the streets without cops harassing. Imagine going to court with no trial. Lifestyle cruiser, blue Bahama waters, no welfare supporters. More conscious of the way we raise our daughters. Days are shorter, nights are colder. Feeling like life is over. These snakes strike like a cobra. The world's hot, my son got knocked. Evidently, it's elementary. They want us all gone eventually. Trooping out of state for a plate. Knowledge of coke was cooked without the garbage. We all had the top dollars. So for my voice, the sweet spot definitely feels like it's between 1 and 2 o'clock. So when I'm done, first thing I want to do is I'm going to turn my gain knob down to 0. Then I'm going to unarm my track in my DAW, and then I'm going to turn off phantom power. So turn it down, turn it down, turn it down, turn it down. If you find this information useful, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. I just felt compelled to make this video real quick because I was watching somebody else's video on getting professional recordings, and somebody asked like about the settings that people never show where they set the audio interface. So I was like, let me see if I can answer that for somebody, and hopefully they'll find this video and have a good idea on where to set their gain knob on their audio interface. And if you want to check out my setup that I have, click this video here, there, or here, or wherever it goes. Listen, I'm kind of new to YouTube on like going this hard, so I don't know exactly where it's gonna go. So help me out. Click it, like, subscribe for more content like this, and I would love to catch y'all next time. This should be your man, Smith. We out. Yeah.